It's been a historic day in Canadian politics. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau ending weeks of political upheaval today by announcing his resignation. Trudeau says he's stepping down as Prime Minister after almost 10 years in the job. His decision leads to a new period of political uncertainty in our country and will very likely mean a federal election in just months. Al Sweeney is covering this for us tonight and joins us with the latest. Al.
Matt, Trudeau says he'll remain Prime Minister and Liberal leader until his party chooses a new leader. But the premiers, led by Doug Ford, are already expressing concern over his leadership during this period as Donald Trump takes aim at Canada. The Prime Minister's announcement ended weeks of turmoil.
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader.
Trudeau says he asked the Governor-General this morning to prorogue Parliament until March 24th, when the government could be defeated, forcing an election. And he asked the Liberal Party to start the process of choosing a new leader. Trudeau says his departure will reset the political debate.
It has become obvious to me with the internal battles that I cannot be the one to carry the Liberal standard into the next election. I truly feel that removing the contention around my own continued leadership is an opportunity to bring the temperature down.
He praised his government's performance despite people living in tents and unable to afford groceries.
We made sure the economy was focused on working for everyone and not just a few.
He had little to say about his dispute with Chrystia Freeland, who sparked his leadership crisis by resigning as finance minister when he tried to push her into another job.
I had really hoped that she would agree to continue as my deputy prime minister and take on one of the most important files that not just this government but this country is facing, but she chose otherwise.
Freeland issued a statement saying, "I thank Justin Trudeau for his years of service to Canada and Canadians." While Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre accused Trudeau of leading a dark chapter in Canada's history.
Now, while leaderless Liberals focus on saving their jobs and fighting each other for power, the country spirals out of control.
The NDP and Bloc Québécois vowed to defeat the government no matter who becomes the new Liberal leader.
Justin Trudeau's Liberals have let down Canadians. They have let you down when it comes to the cost of homes. He's let you down when it comes to the cost of living.
There is no significant difference between the Liberal Party that we know and the Liberal Party that will be presented to us after there's a new leader to that party.
And Premier Doug Ford said, with President-elect Donald Trump waiting to be sworn in, Trudeau has to fight the U.S. on tariffs as long as he's Prime Minister.
His main focus is not on the Liberal Party, is not on anything else. It should be the next 14 days making sure that we avoid these tariffs. And if we can't avoid these tariffs, how are the federal government going to retaliate?
So with the House of Commons prorogued until March 24th, that means the opposition could defeat the government in Parliament in late March, leading to an election sometime in May. Matt?
All right, thanks very much, Al. Now, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump weighing in on the news from Ottawa today, and he's pushing his previous narrative of Canada being nothing more than the 51st state, this time upping the ante by suggesting our nation merge with the U.S. I'm going to read the entire post because it's important. Writing on his Truth Social platform, I'm going to read, "Many people in Canada love being the 51st state. The United States can no longer suffer the massive trade deficits and subsidies that Canada needs to stay afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned. If Canada merged with the U.S., there would be no tariffs, taxes would go way down, and they would be totally secure from the threat of the Russian and Chinese ships that are constantly surrounding them. Together, what a great nation it would be.